she is. I'm in so much pain. I've never felt like this. Have you heard from her? I need to know if she's okay. You have always told me you would let her stay. Has it been confirmed? Has she run away? Oh, you were with her yesterday. Did you see Lorraine before she ran away? Did you talk to her and try to make her stay? Did you pet her fur and tell her it was okay? I came home from work. Yes, it happened yesterday. It was after the rain, late at night. Am I to blame? I forgot the gate open. I think that's why she ran away. I went out looking for her, but couldn't find your sweet Lorraine. Have you told your friends? Can they find a dog that's now astray? You said the gate was open yesterday, and that is why she ran away. You haven't kept your promise that you take care of sweet Lorraine. If you forgot the gate open, how come you're not the one to blame? What I've never told them is that I've never liked Lorraine. When I came back home yesterday, I opened the gate and made her run away. The moment he first saw her, my dog just fell in love. I've tried to make his wish come true. A stray dog is not right for you. Have you told my friends? Have they looked around? Is this how it ends? I cannot consent. You came home from work. It was yesterday. After it had rained late at night. Aren't you to blame? Have you seen Lorraine? I don't know where she is. I'm in so much pain. I've never felt like this. Have you heard from her? I need to know if she's okay. You have always told me you would let her stay. Have you seen Lorraine? Have you seen Lorraine? Have you seen Lorraine? Have you seen Lorraine?
Hello. One of the most important elements you should take into account when learning a language is context. First, I need to show you how important context is by using an example in Portuguese. In Portuguese, the sentence "Você viu a Lorraine" can refer to two different time contexts. Você viu a Lorraine can mean, where is Lorraine now? A present meaning. But in Portuguese, você viu a Lorraine can also mean, where was Lorraine at that moment? A past meaning. As this example clearly demonstrates, in Portuguese, past verb forms can communicate not only something about the past, but something about the present as well. So, in this case, we need context to determine the past versus the present meaning. Keep this in mind for the rest of the video, will you? when people learn a new language, they are aware of the need for learning vocabulary. But most of them think that's all it takes. They believe that everything else, the structure of the language, word combinations, verb tenses, etc., should work the same way as in their native language, because they think these things are universal. So when it comes to verbs in the past tense, Portuguese speakers believe that the same logic used in Portuguese applies to English. Well, it doesn't. That is why many of my students are surprised to learn that the word have doesn't only mean ter in Portuguese. To have a dog means ter cachorro. To have a shower means tomar banho. To have a cup of coffee means beber copo de café. To have a sandwich means comer sanduíche. Like I said, context determines the meaning. Let me repeat that. Context determines the meaning. So, in part 1 of this video's explanation, I said that in Portuguese, the question, você viu a Lorraine, can mean, where's Lorraine now? That is, it can have a present meaning. And that in Portuguese, it can also mean, where was Lorraine at that moment? That is, it can also have a past meaning. What if I told you that in Portuguese, the question, have you seen Lorraine, means você viu a Lorraine? And that the question, did you see Lorraine, also means você viu a Lorraine? Are you surprised? Now you will begin to understand why context is the key to communication in any language. You see, in relation to você viu a Lorraine and its two different meanings, its two different time contexts, unlike Portuguese, the English language needs two different combinations of words in order to communicate them. And this is where the words have and did come in. They help us contextualize what we're talking about. Let us refer to the song, shall we? At the 42nd mark, in the first verse, we hear, have you seen Lorraine? Yes, this means você viu a Lorraine. But in this case, the form have you seen Lorraine tells me that Archie wants to know where Lorraine is now. Then, at the 1 minute and 18-second mark, we hear, did you see Lorraine yesterday before she ran away? Once again, in Portuguese, this means você viu a Lorraine ontem. But here, the form, did you see Lorraine, tells me that Archie wants to know where Lorraine was at that moment, the night before, when his owner arrived from work. When we take the context of both questions into consideration, we understand that the focus of the form have you is this present moment. The focus is what is, or what's going on. And that the focus of the form did you is that past moment. The focus is what was, or what was going on. Here are some more examples to further illustrate this concept. At the 54-second mark, we hear, have you heard from her? This means você teve notícias dela, in the sense that Archie is still waiting for news, in the sense of what is going on. Comparatively speaking, the form did you hear from her, whose translation is also você teve notícias dela, means that Archie wants to know if his owner had the chance to talk with Lorraine the night before, in the sense of what was going on. Have you heard from her equals what is going on. Did you hear from her equals what was going on. And here's yet another example from the song at the 1 minute 9 second mark. Has it been confirmed? Has she run away? This translates into Portuguese as foi confirmado, ela fugiu. Notice how they are questions about past actions, but they have a present meaning. Has it been confirmed means, is it confirmed now? Has she run away means, is she really out there on the streets now? So when we say have you, we are talking about past actions, but it is really about our present expectations. It is very common that in languages a certain verb tense can communicate more than one context. In Portuguese, for example, people often use the present tense to build a bridge between the past and the present. For example, eu sou casado desde 1940, which communicates a continuous state between the past and the present. In fact, in Portuguese, sometimes this past-present bridge is also communicated with the past tense, as in the sentence eu sempre quis isto, which also communicates a continuous state between the past and the present. Unlike Portuguese, in English, simple verb forms, I am, I wanted, etc., cannot build this bridge. Once again, this is where the word have comes in. I am married means, atualmente eu sou casado. I have been married since 1940 means, eu sou casado desde 1940. I wanted this yesterday means, ontem eu quis isto. I have always wanted this means, eu sempre quis isto. We see a lot of examples of this meaning during the song Have You Seen Lorraine? At the 2-minute 35-second mark, we hear, what I've never told him is that I've never liked Lorraine. Though told and liked are past verb forms, the forms I've never told him and I've never liked communicate a continuous state between the past and the present. I know this is a lot of information, but don't worry. In the near future, more videos are going to be available on my channel about how to use the word have to communicate these concepts that are part of the lyrics of the song Have You Seen Lorraine? For now, please listen to the song again, and I promise that you will understand the difference between did and have under a new light.